Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Nine Lives Energy. We are going to try this again because earlier when we recorded this video, I don't know what happened, but we did not hit the record button to go live. So nonetheless, we started this 30 minutes ago and now we are in for round number two. But guess what? That means that we got to do a little practice session. So welcome. If you are joining us, welcome to Mama Moses. My mom and I are doing these monthly chats and spending some time together and talking about health and wellness supplements, and then also doing fun and creative projects that you can do at home. Today, we are going to be making a vision statue, which you can make also on your own. And you can find things around your house that you find meaningful to you in order to help you manifest your goals and accomplish them this year in 2024. So if you do got something, or if you do get something out of this video, make sure that you like it and also comment on it and share it with anybody that you think would find value in it. It does help with the algorithm and helps those that might need this information the most. So Mom and I last year, instead of doing a vision poster, we decided to do a vision statue instead. And so this is what we came up with last year, or at least I did. And you can get a candle from the store. And after you get your candle, you want to burn it. And you want to write your goals on it as it's burning. Now, what I've done in the past with mine is I just let it go all the way down. I don't extinguish it when I leave. I just make sure that I set it in a Pyrex dish with some water and I let it go all the way out. It's a 7-day candle, but sometimes it burns a little faster than 7 days, like 5. But if that makes you feel uneasy, do whatever feels most comfortable to you. But that's just what I do is I set the candle in a sink or in a bathtub in a Pyrex dish with water. That way, if my cat knocks it over, nothing's going to happen. But again, by all means, do what you want. You don't have to use a candle. You can make whatever you want at home. You can take a bowl and decorate it and maybe put some trinkets in it of things that maybe you want to manifest this year for 2024. The reason I like doing things like this is because, you know, on Facebook Memories, we always kind of get these notifications. A year ago, this happened. And, you know, successful people, I think, try to keep a calendar of when they have accomplished things or when they had certain experiences or certain memories. And I think that that's important because oftentimes we get so caught up in where we want to be, or we're not where we want to be because of XYZ choices. And if you're kind of struggling with having a more positive mindset, then you might want to maybe think about making a vision board or a vision statue in order to help you with your goals. That way, at the end of the year, you can kind of look back and see if you were able to accomplish any of those things that you set forth in your intentions. I'm going to let Mama talk about her candle first that she had from last year. Now, again, we took these apart on our last video, and I tried to piece mine together after taking the lights off of it. So I'm going to let her talk about hers, and then I'll talk about my candle. So looking at your candle, were there any things on there that maybe you accomplished, or the things on there that maybe you don't want to do anymore, or things that maybe you're still in the process of doing?
Yes. Still, I'm in the process of a number of things. There's some things that are on last year's calendar that are going, or the statue that is going to be on this year's. Not because I just didn't do it, but because it's a process, a work in process. One thing that I knew that I had accomplished last year, responsible choices, and then I had a $sign beside it. I'm forever watching Home Shopping Network or QVC, or you know, whenever you're watching your phone, something on your phone, and you think, oh, they've got this thing for sale or that thing for sale. I have really tried to be responsible and not just doing it right off the cuff. I want to just kind of think about it. Maybe a couple of hours later, if I feel like I still want it, I'll go back and see if I can pull it up and see if I can order it. If I can't pull it up, that means that I wasn't supposed to order it. Let's put it like that. So I've really tried this year to be a little bit more responsible. We didn't even, I know last year we bought presents for each other at Christmas time, and we didn't do that this year. Not only, I cannot think of anything that I really need that materialistically. I need my children's love. I need their attention. I need for us to get together and laugh and have good times. That to me is something that I would much rather have than I would having something material wise. And so we, there again, you're getting back to your money. I know y'all are probably like everybody else. We're just, paycheck to paycheck, go to the grocery store and have a heart attack practically. So anyway, so I have tried to be more responsible with my monies this year. Organize is on this year and on last year. And I am still trying to organize my home and clear the clutter. I've even started watching some YouTubes about clearing clutter, how to go about doing that, how your 3 boxes of throw away, donate, and keep. And those are the 3 main goals that I want to work on this year as far as the organization goes. I do like to create. I love doing scrapbook and I love making cards. I didn't get any of that done in 2023. I went in my craft room, but I did not work on any one project.
She went in there to clean it.
Yes.
It looks a lot better.
Well, it does look a little bit better. With Megan's help, it's better. Managing my time. I think a lot of times I will get caught up in being focused on something. And I know y'all are just like this. You go in and start cleaning a room and you find something that needs to be done and you pick that up and start working on it, and it needs to go to another room. Well, then when you go to another room, there's a mess in there. So you start working on it. You got to stay focused and finish the project that you're working on. On last year, the last thing I had on my calendar was focus.
Your candle.
My calendar. On my candle was focus. And so this year, I had not even looked at this really. And this year, it's the very first thing on here is
Stay focused.
Stay focused. So it's one thing I really want to work on for this year. And I've got clear clutter to downsize, try to sell some of the furniture that I've got, organize that, stay faithful to the things that I am working on. I've worked really hard at our church, and I'm trying to remember the reason that I'm doing this for our church, for the missions that I worked with. And in the midst of all this, you want to make time for yourself, whether it's just 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 15 minutes. Just sit down and listen. I'm really I love this spa music that you get into. It makes me feel so rested and so eases my mind so. And so I want to make time for myself. And I think y'all appreciate the fact when you start taking time for yourself, you will too.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about your candle. I'm going to tell you guys about mine. So I started out last year by putting some sand in the bottom of it, and I put my emblem of what I thought my company was going to be last year, which was 9 Lives Therapy. Now, I ended up trying to get an LLC underneath that name, but I had to show them my therapy license. Well, I don't have a therapy license. So I said, well, maybe I just need to be like an energy coach or a life coach. So anyway, I ended up changing the name from 9 Lives Therapy to 9 Lives Energy. But on there, I just put some different goals that I have for myself, which was I wanted to be healthy, creative, happiness, abundance, and boundaries. And like Mom, I put the boundaries down here at the bottom because I feel like that is a good foundation for you to have. Because if you have a weak foundation, you're not going to be able to to be able to build your house of dreams if you have a weak foundation. This is my niece over here. So yeah, this is my niece, Braylon. She was looking for another candle today. She came over here because she's going to be out of school tomorrow. So for the holidays, so she decided to come and hang out with Nana today and come and work on Nana's vision statue. So my one for this year at the bottom, it says boundaries as well, because I felt like that was something that I needed to still keep from last year, because without having good boundaries, then I end up helping too many people and I forget about helping myself. Also on my candle that I had from last year, I put on there, I have the money and time, because the year before that, all I kept telling myself was, I don't have the money and I don't have the time. So guess what? I had more of that, no money and no time. So the one that I put on this year, I'm very happy for myself. I put my, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I put my symbol that I had created for myself on July 4th. So I'm really glad that I'm able to kind of look back at what I thought that I wanted my business to be called, and now it's going to be called something else. I put on there manifest, abundance, happiness, success, opportunities, balance, self-love, and boundaries. Balance, you need balance in work and play. You need balance with eating bad foods and eating good foods. You need balance with rest and also exercise. So making sure that you're spending time in nature and also spending time behind the computer, if that's how you choose to make a living, not just doing so much of one and not the other. And then on the back, I have 6 little points that I would like to have for this year. One was peace in nature. Like I mentioned a minute ago, making sure that you have balance. I spend a lot of time behind the camera, a lot of time making content, a lot of time on the phone. So in order to kind of get rid of some of those EMF frequencies that I've picked up, I want to be able to kind of process those and get back to nature and kind of go grounding. The next one I have on here is give, help, and ask for help. I'm always giving help to other people, but sometimes I do it in a non-compassionate way to myself, and I have low boundaries so that I can help others, when in fact, if my cup isn't full, I'm not going to be able to fill anybody else's. And then the third one, is saying no to temptation. And it doesn't mean temptation in the form of whatever, vice you may have. It could be a temptation as, you know what, let me go and not work on my goals and procrastinate a little bit, or play video games, or maybe I can throw off doing this homework and I'm going to go on this trip. Or I'm tempted to cheat on my diet and not work on my goals. What is that doing, not only ultimately to the scale, but maybe also to your hormones, and causing that process to be that much longer in order for you to get to your goals. So on there, I put saying no equals empowerment. Because when you say no, that empowers you to, okay, well, now I need to be able to say yes to something else. What is that yes that you're going to say yes to? Hopefully yourself. When we do get more empowered, then that equals confidence. Confidence to also make more positive choices in your life. So what positive choices are you going to make for 2024 in order to accomplish your goals? And then the last one, I have the time in order to accomplish my goals. I even have this little statue on here that has a little clock on it that I had from this statue that I had from last year. You can kind of see this little trinket here, and she has a little water bottle, some weights, shoes, and a clock. And so that kind of looks like me. And then the last one is protect your energy. Sometimes when we go out, maybe we don't feel good, but we're going to go out anyway and try to push ourselves. So making sure that we are protecting our energy when we go out. Are you staying out too late? Are you drinking water? Are you listening to music that is motivating, or are you listening to things or hanging around people that aren't helping you get to where you need? So it's not that you can't send love and light to those people, but how are you protecting your energy when you go out and not engaging in some of those lower level frequencies that sometimes we get into whenever we don't protect our energy. And then the last one is make a wish. So anytime that you see 1111, that is make a wish. I even have a sticker like that on my computer that I got from DJ Keith McKenzie. So shout out to you there. So now that we've talked about our candle from last year and the one from this year, let's decorate our candles. So again, you can decorate a bowl, you can do a candle, whatever you want. Mom is actually going to decorate her old one because her new one hasn't finished extinguishing yet. So we're going to kind of let that one go until it's done. So she's going to kind of practice with this one, and if she likes it, then she'll just implement that one with her. Now, I found these little gold coins. Again, I did not purchase anything for this activity. It was all stuff I had laying around at the house. All right. So you don't have to purchase anything. I found these little gold coins that I gave away as a token last year to some students. And I'm kind of glad that we're starting this over because I took all the coins and I didn't leave any for Mom. So she got a little upset about it. So we're going to
leave me any. Didn't have any
So now I'm going to take all the stones out of this one that I had because why am I going to buy more stuff? You know, so watch your ears. I'm pouring them all into this bowl. All right. So anyway, I'm just filling them up with little marbles, and I'm hoping that this time we'll move this down so you can kind of see what we're doing here. There we go. Move this out of the way. And I found this bag of like all these little beads. I have a Halloween closet.
How many people have a Halloween closet?
Well, I say Halloween because that's when people like to dress up.
Halloween closet. All right.
How many of these little gold coins do you want?
Let's see. I don't know. Put some in here though.
So, you know, how do you keep up with your goals? You know, what do you normally do? You know, do you set resolutions at the beginning of January? What I think I'm going to do this year is these are my goals all the way up until my birthday. And so my birthday is April 9th. And so I'm going to see how much of this I can actually accomplish before then. There's a secret little wish that I have that I made for the new year. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get it accomplished. All right, I'm going to put my tree in here because the last time I didn't, and then I put too many of those plastic little coins in there, and it didn't want to stay. Mom said it was because I took all the money.
She took all the money. That's the reason it wouldn't fit. So
I don't think it wants to fit right now either.
But you know, I think, you know, we think we're all gung ho about trying to set new goals and new things for the year, for the new year. And we think, oh, I can do that. Well, I can do that. Well, try. See if you can do that. Try to not only make a goal for a personal goal, but think universally what you would like to do. What kind of good mojo do you want to put out there to where you're going to be able to hopefully create a peaceful situation for yourself and maybe for someone else even. So it really helps to think about the universe as a whole, not only just for yourself.
Can I have some of those stars, or are you using them all?
No, ma'am.
See, I share with you, and you share with me.
That's it. That's it. Okay. I'm putting these in.
So I can use some of the stars?
I'm putting just them right above my seashells. Because this is my...
Mom has these nice little stars.
That's where it
See,
is.
and if you work with somebody else on a project like this, then you know you guys can hold each other accountable. You can also share your crafts.
That's very good idea. All right. Okay. What do you think?
You like that?
The picture of that I accidentally deleted it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It took 2 hours.
I know.
All right, so
Okay.
I feel like mine is done. I'm gonna put a little bow on it. I do have I got some little necklaces right here, so I'm probably just gonna kind of drape it over for whatever holiday it is. Again, you can make it look gaudy. Oh, I forgot my lights on there. Mom and I traded lights. She said that
I had too many.
she had too many.
And Chrissy didn't have enough.
That's not true. I had just enough. But you took my lights from me.
Yes, I did. What can I say?
So you can get some of these little lights that you can get, from the dollar store. It doesn't have to be something that's very expensive. Well, you know what? Do these even light up?
Yes, they were
They were lit
a
up?
little while ago. Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe it's just not down enough.
Because we just put them. Yeah.
Well, this thing just broke apart. So
Oh, well, you can. Yeah.
I have to deal with this later. Maybe it goes like that.
It does. Here you go.
Okay. Yay! They work.
I knew it was working a minute ago.
But I don't think I want these. They stay on the whole time. I want something that kind of twinkles. So I might look up in my other area and put some on there.
See if she can get out of get in the Halloween closet again.
Get in the Halloween closet again. So I'll put some different
and see
lights on there. We're gonna put these up because that's a little too much.
You think?
These are a little too much.
You think so?
Yeah, but it's fine. I got more.
Well, I was gonna give you these back if you.
No.
Okay.
Finders keepers.
That's right.
All right. So anyway, I'm just gonna put this necklace on here. Let's see. So we got the necklace on here it says New Year's, and yeah, you can make it look all gaudy however you want to. Again, it's just yours. It's just to help, with your goals. And we're gonna put another. Let's see, we're gonna bring this up a little bit. Put another little necklace on here that's gold, silver and gold, silver and gold. All right. So what song was that from, guys? Did anybody watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
That's right. Get it, Brian.
Silver and gold. Where's my purple
bow?
There it is. So this actually came off a present because my stepmom makes beautiful bows. And so I saved this from a package from last year, and I'm going to put it as a topper for my vision statue for this year because purple is my favorite color. Let's see here.
I don't know that I need to be able to put a candle in there, being I've got my lights.
You can still, so last year what Mom did was just put a little tea light in her, at the top of her candle. That way, if she felt like she needed some motivation or maybe just wanted to give some good energy to her goals, she lit her candle. So that way she could just kind of give her goals a little bit of reviving if they needed it throughout the year. So I thought that was a cute idea to do. All right, look at that bow right there. How tacky is this?
I know.
Woo! Got to fall over and be even more tacky on the table, I tell you.
Hold on. Okay, I got it. Go ahead.
All right, look at this masterpiece right here.
Woo! See, we got all kinds of masterpieces going on here.
Yes.
You got to put your butterfly back on here.
Yeah, we got to put the butterfly back on here.
Yeah,
so
he's got to go back on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For nothing else, just because. All
There
right.
we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh, now see? Now that looks really pretty. See?
It does.
See? Chrissy's got everything covered right there. Look at there.
So I need you to tell me what you would like your goals to be. What are your New Year's resolutions? How do you work on your goals throughout the year? Is this something that is new to you, to create a vision statue or a vision board? We will be creating a vision statue on another, not vision board, on another episode, but what I wanted to do was to show you guys how to do the vision statue with my mom since she was over here. So thank you so much for being here today. And I just want to tell you, Mama, these things work, so you know, maybe not everything on there came true, but for my mom to have moved a bunch last month and get some of her goals accomplished so that she could have a good foundation for January, I'm so proud of her. You ought to have seen how much she has cleaned up around her house and sold some things on Facebook, including the old hot tub. So, you know, and even cleaning out a junk drawer. I told my mom, I was like, I need to go home and clean out mine. You can't have a cleaner junk drawer than me. So thank you for joining us today. And make sure if you are in my Fit and Well class that you are answering the questions that are associated with this activity. And I can't wait to see your 2024 vision statue or vision board. What are your goals for 2024 going to be? And again, let them kind of be ebb and flow. If you feel like, you know, I'm not really committed to this goal, at least try to hang on to it until the spring and then make a new goal. So maybe do something like this where you're setting goals 4 times this year. Maybe do it at the beginning of each season, whenever you are kind of pushed by the universe to start something new, start a new season. And if these ones that you've created in January aren't working out, then maybe make something in the spring where you feel like maybe you have a little bit more energy to do that when everything else is growing around you, when the sun's out and the flowers are growing and the birds are chirping and the grass is turning green and the trees are starting to bud again. Maybe that's when, you know, you might want to change your goals and do something different. Then, you know, maybe do something in the summertime. Maybe your goal in the summertime is just to maybe maintain that weight that you lost in January, and how you were able to maybe maintain it or kind of reel it back in, or maybe be a little bit more diligent in the springtime so we looked like we wanted to in our bathing suit. And then in the wintertime, maybe kind of reflecting on that and getting prepared for your next year and see what your goals are going to be there. So looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Again, my name is Chrissy Smith. This is 9 Lives Energy, and together we energize your body from the inside out. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Did your lights go out again?
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry. Did I? I'm sorry.